Good morning, first grade. Good morning, first grade. We're going to work with the group Champions. Champions keep turning math books to page 281. Page 281. As you look at number one, you're going to be working with some subtraction problems. The first question that we have here is 76 minus 44. So let's get to work. So 6 minus 4 is what? What is 6 minus 4? That is 2. Good job. And 7 minus 4. What is 7 minus 4? What is that? That is 3. Or this one. We have 85 minus 31. 85 minus 31. Now, what is 5 minus 1? Remember, you're staying in one place. You're doing a good job so far, even showing me. What is 5 minus 1? That is 4. And then 8 minus 3. What is 8 minus 3? That is 5. That is indeed 5. So that's how you solve number 1. Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 this time is, as we take a look at number 2, number 2 is an addition problem. Let's look at the first problem, which is with the ice cream cone. Alright, so we have 3 plus 4 plus 1. Nothing new. 3 plus 4 is 7. And now what is 7 plus 1? What is 7 plus 1? That is 8. That is correct. That's how you solve that problem. Now as we move on, let's look at number 3. So number 3, you're completing the pattern. We have 10, 12, blank, 16. Notice the pattern here, if you know, they're counting by 2s. So 10, 12, 14. Good job. 10, 12, 14, 16. We're going to try another one to try to help us. For example. So the next one we have 35, blank, 45, 50. Notice there's a pattern here as well. We're counting by 5. So if you know how to count by 5s, you should easily solve this problem. 35, 37, 45, 50. No, that's not right. Let's try again. Let's not count by 5s. 35, 40, 45, 50. And here we see 40 at the bottom. So you bubble that in. That's how you solve that problem. Now let's look at number 4. So number 4 wants us to complete the chart by counting from 301 to 340. Now I did the first line together for us. I did the first line. 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309, 310. Let's do 5 more numbers. What's next? 311, 312, 313. So we have 311, 312, 313. 2 more numbers. 314, and lastly 315. So you're going to count in this chart and number it all the way up to 340. Fill in the missing numbers up to number 340. As we flip the page over to page 282, let's look at number 1. So number 1 was us to write the time an hour later. So first we have to look at the given clock time and then add an hour to it. Notice this is 7 o'clock. Now what's the next hour after 7? Great, that's 8. So you should have 8 o'clock. We're going to do one more together. So look at the next time. The hour hand is at 9 and this is at 6. So it's 9:30. Now what's an hour past 9:30? What's the hour past 9:30? Good job. 10:30. So the time should be 10:30. So that's how you solve number 1. As we move to number 2, we are writing the sums. So remember, good job. You start in ones place. Great. You're catching on. You're doing well. You got it. So what is 6 plus 6? What is 6 plus 6? What is that? That is 12. So 2 goes here. And 1 goes here. So what is 7 plus 1? That's 8. Then hold on. Something's not right. That was a 1 supposed to go right here? You're correct. The 1 doesn't go here. It goes over here to your neighbor. Good job. Good job. So what is 7 plus 1? We said that is 8. Now, what is 8 plus 1? 9. Great. Now, over this side, very similar question. What is 8 plus 2? What is 8 plus 2? 10. The 0 goes here. The 1 goes Good job right there. What's 3 plus 2? Good job. 3 plus 2 is 5. Now what is 5 plus 1? 6. Awesome. That's how you solve that problem number 2. So here we're moving to number 3. Number 3 wants to color the correct number of animals. Well, I have shapes. You color the correct number of animals to show each fraction. So mine, you are coloring the correct number of shapes. Notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's asking for 1/2. So how many are we coloring? As it says, 1/2 of 4 equals 2. So you're going to color in 2 objects. Color in 2. Now let's try another one. Let's try letter B. This time we are looking for 1/3. Looking for 1/3. So 1/3 of 6 equals 1/3 of 6 equals 2. So let's move in here. So how many are we shading in? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 shapes. How many do we need to shade in? We need to shade in 1/3. 1/3 of 6 equals 2. So we're shading in 2. Now for letter C is 1/4. Now with the C, you try letter C. Shade in the correct number of ducks for letter C.